And all of you are so incredible. Thank you so much for coming, everybody, and for sticking around this long. I mean, I assume most of you just came to see if she was really going to marry me, right? I'm just as surprised as any of you. No, I'm so thankful to everybody who's come out here to make this such an amazing day for Manuela and I. And I will get to some individual people here in a second, but I just want to start by saying one huge thank you to everybody here, because everybody has made this day incredible, all of you together. Now typically when a groom thanks people for coming a long way to their wedding, they mean from another state, not another continent. So to the people who came from far away in Brazil, to Mexico, to all across the United States, to Europe, God, thank you so much. I do not have the words to tell you how much it means to me that you have made such an incredible sacrifice to be here for us today. And I will not forget that all of you have done that for us. Thank you so much. And to the bridesmaids and the groomsmen, and I would include Rafael in there wherever you are, who for sure would be a bridesmaid if you were eligible. Thank you for being such extraordinary friends for both Manuela and I, for doing everything throughout our lives to help us become the people that we've become, and then for being so welcoming to each other as we've brought each other into your lives. It's been such a pleasure to meet each and every one of you, and I know Manuela feels the same way about all of my groomsmen, so thank you so much. And Monroe, to the best man. Apparently I'm supposed to tell you that you can't trust anything Monroe says, because he's giving a speech after me and he might say something that embarrasses me. But the reality is that you can trust everything Monroe says. That's one of the reasons we've been such incredible friends since we were 11 years old. But don't worry, Monroe's not married yet, and he knows I have just as many embarrassing stories I could tell at his future wedding, so I'm sure he'll be on his best behavior. Honestly, Monroe, you've been such an incredible friend. You're just so solid and genuine, reliable, as long as we don't need you to be anywhere on time. But honestly, you've been the best friend that anybody could ever ask for the last 27 years. Thank you so much. Everything you've done, thank you. E aos pais da Manuela, e tios, e tias, e primos, e primas, toda a família, muito obrigado por mesmo morando 10.000 quilômetros de distância, eu não falo o suficiente português para você me interrogarem. Prometo que continuar a aprender até eu possa dar essa chance a você. E mais importante, prometo que esforçar todos os dias do resto da minha vida, tentando fazer a Manuela a pessoa mais feliz que todo mundo. Porque é isso que ela faz por mim. And to my parents, wherever you are, congratulations on raising such an amazing son. I don't know if this phrase translates to Portuguese, but I'll explain it. In English, we say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which means that kids end up turning out like their parents. And there is no family tree I would rather be a part of than this one. Dad, Mom, you guys have given me so much. There's no way I can get through it in the amount of time that I have, but let me give one example for each of you. Mom, you've taught me so many valuable lessons, Like how when I'm watching sports at home in my living room, I should yell at the TV so loud that the players can hear me. I know Manuela loves that. But honestly, you gave me the greatest gift that any parent could ever give their child. The belief in myself that I could do anything that I wanted and I would be successful. And more importantly, that even if I wasn't, I would still be loved just the same. If there's one thing I could pass on to my future kids, that's what it would be. You. And Dad, without everything that you've taught me, there's no way I would be here right now. Because Manuela wouldn't want me to. You gave me a love of physical fitness, which is something that she appreciates. And maybe one day I'll even have biceps like yours, I don't know. I've been trying for a long time. But also, more than that, you taught me the value of hard work, you taught me how to be a gentleman, and you've always had the ability to see my relationships more clearly than I can see them myself. And there's no better example of that than what you started talking about earlier when you first met Manuela. We went to your house for Christmas, and we spoke for about 2 minutes. Then she went downstairs to put her bags down, and you just looked at me and went, and we'd been together a few months already at that point, and I knew she was the one for me. But you knew after meeting her only 2 minutes. Incredible. Thank you so much, both of you, for everything that you've done for me for my entire life, and also for bringing Betsy and Steve into my life as well. It's both such incredible people. I'm so thankful for all of you, really.
Hello, Ben.
And now for the person that you're really all here to see, my wife Manuela, aka the Gata. Now for anybody who's wondering about the origin of our nicknames, Bear and Gata, it started when I found out that Gata basically means hot girl in Portuguese. And of course I found that fitting, so I decided to call her that and it stuck. But it turns out, Manuela also likes animal names. And that's why she started calling me Bunny. But unfortunately, Bunny is more of a stripper name in English, so that one didn't really work out so well. Eventually we landed on Bear, which granted is also slang for a big hairy gay man, but hey, it's better than Bunny. She says teddy bear, okay. Manuela, the last 2 years with you has been the most incredible time of my life, bar none. It's been so fantastic getting to know you and getting to spend time with you. I honestly don't, we only have like 2.5 more hours, and that's not nearly enough time for me to tell you all of the things that I love about you. So I'm going to give one story that I haven't told anybody before that I think sums up our relationship. It was our second date, and we had to cancel it because there was a hurricane in Los Angeles. Now for those of you who don't know, we don't get hurricanes in Los Angeles, so it didn't exactly seem like the greatest sign on our second date. But as the day went on, the weather started to clear up, and we uncanceled our date. And by the end of the date, not only was there no hurricane, but there was no storm at all. It wasn't even raining. And I think that's a microcosm of how our relationship has gone. Whatever storms life has decided to throw at us, they just always seem to pass more quickly than they used to. Every single day is better with you than it would be without you. Every day. And I know that when we're together, there's nothing that we can't make happen. They say the two most important days of your life are the day that you're born and the day that you find out why. You're my why.